Hi everybody, welcome to this week's protection update. In a couple of weeks' time, we're going to be starting our new protection focus workshops called Trusts Made Simple. And this is part of our drive to write more protection policies into trust. These are on the 2nd of August and on the 4th of August. And we've put these workshops together with a very simple objective, which is to help you get the job done. Now, our industry has massively overcomplicated the simple process of writing protection policies into trust. So we're going to cut through all of that. And as the title suggests, we're going to keep things nice and simple. And the thing is, using a trust is good for you and it's good for your clients too. Using a trust with a life insurance policy will help you demonstrate a higher level of service and professionalism that your clients won't have seen from other advisors in the past. And it delivers the outcome that every single one of your clients actually wants with their life insurance policy if somebody ever needs to claim on it. It's really good sound financial advice. Now, your clients will also, as a byproduct, get a deeper appreciation about exactly what your protection solution is trying to do. And that means what we see when advisors really do engage with trusts, the business is more persistent and your clients absolutely need you to help them with this. I'd say they can't, or should I say they won't do it without your help and expertise. So take a listen to this phone call. This is the type of situation we never want to be on the receiving end of.
Hello, Acme Financial Services.
Oh, hi. Can I speak to Brian Smith, please?
Yes, of course. Who's calling?
It's Wendy Jones.
Okay, just putting you through.
Hello, Brian Smith speaking.
Oh, hi, Brian. It's Wendy Jones here.
Oh, hi, Wendy. How are you?
Not great, really, Brian. I lost Mike 4 weeks ago and I just need to get everything sorted out. He died. He was in a car crash on the motorway.
Oh, no, that's terrible. Is there anything I can do?
Well, I just need to sort out our finances, Brian. Obviously, Mike's wages have stopped now and we're really struggling for money. But I've noticed a direct debit for a policy on Mike's bank statement to Aegon. They're a life assurance company, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. We arranged some life assurance for both you and Mike to make sure that your mortgage will be paid off. Just a minute, let me get the file out. Here we go. You're right, it was with Aegon, and it's a policy for £275,000. It's the same as the one you've got.
That's great. But does it matter that Mike and I weren't married? We were engaged to be married, though, later on this year.
Well, it should be.
What do you mean it should be?
Did Mike have a valid will? I noticed from my notes here that Mike said he was going to take out a will.
I don't think so. He never got round to it.
All right, well, that could be a problem because if he didn't specify what to do with the money, then it's going to go into his estate.
What does that mean?
Well, without a valid will, the money will go into Mike's estate and then the laws of intestacy will determine the distribution of Mike's assets.
So won't it just pay off the mortgage then? That's what it was for, wasn't it?
Well, it could do, but it's going to have to be sorted out after you've obtained letters of administration. And that could take a few months, possibly even around 6 months.
You're joking. I really need the money now.
So, as I say, we're going to do a whole campaign around trust for the next couple of months, and we'll be launching a resource page on the extranet with everything that you need all in one place. I've also lined up with some of the providers to do a few podcasts where we're going to look at how to complete those trust forms across the different providers out there. And of course, as I said before, we've got those workshops on the 2nd and the 4th of August. So if you haven't already done so, please book your place now. There's a link right here on the protection update. Now, on a completely different protection topic, I can announce that we've got a brand new product available to you from National Friendly. Now, up until now, they had one product, which was a guaranteed life plan. And I can tell you that not many of you have been recommending it. But National Friendly have launched what I think is quite an exciting new product. It's called Accident Income Protection. And it's a bit different because it's an income protection plan with no medical underwriting. And as the name suggests, it only covers accidents. But if you think about it for a second, think about all those clients that you've got who are builders, joiners, work in the trades, self-employed. They've either been declined income protection or they've been priced out of it. Well, this plan might well plug that gap. It does only cover accidents, but then when you talk to these types of clients, what is it that they're most concerned about? Is it actually suffering an accident that prevents them from working? Well, this product will soon appear on Solution Builder, but if you want to know more in the meantime, I've added some contact details in this protection update for John West, who's our National Account Manager, and there's also a link there to their webpage that better describes the product. Now, last week I actually released a podcast which mainly focused on our protection survey and all those reasons to recommend. What this basically was a breakdown of all the various features and benefits from all the various protection products which are out there. So much so that I had to do more than one podcast just to cover everything. So there is a link to another podcast on this protection update. Well, on top of the new product that we've just talked about from National Friendly, this week also sees the launch of a new product from the Exeter, and it's called Income First. What it is an income protection product that offers greater flexibility, including level guaranteed premiums available to all the occupations they serve. It also includes the introduction of flexible waiting periods for NHS medical professionals and teachers, a new employer change promise, and also new ways to increase cover within the plan, including options for renters, which sounds quite interesting. So you should have seen some communications from the Exeter this week, so look out for it when you do your research on Solution Builder. It is called Income First. And talking about propositional updates, we're not finished yet. Legal & General, they've just launched what they're calling umbrella benefits, a whole bunch of different benefits that your clients can use all under one umbrella. It took me a minute to get that. In there you'll see rehabilitation support services, you'll see wellbeing support, something called private diagnostics, and also fracture cover. Now, some of these benefits are not actually free, they're bolt-ons to the product. Things like fracture cover and private diagnostics, these can be added to the policy for a small extra charge. I've added some links to this protection update for all the protection propositional updates we've talked about. Phew! So all of that happened in just 1 week. Can you see why keeping up to speed with exactly what's going on in the protection market, it actually can be a full-time occupation? So finally, I've got another Protection Insight podcast, as I just mentioned, this week, and the link you'll find on this protection update. This is part 2 of our protection survey review, where we're going to take a look at some more of those reasons to recommend products from across the market. We'll talk about who the provider was, and I'll also give you a bit of a breakdown about exactly what each feature means. So don't forget to take a look at the latest Protection Insight podcast. And actually, we are now developing quite a library of these. So when you click on that link to the podcast, it will take you to the page where all the others are stored too. So do take a look. So that's it from me for another week. Have a fabulous weekend, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.